So there's the last session and we have got few pictures for you, so we'll discuss on this. So there's the first picture for viewers to see. This is the 18th Lok Sabha 2011, your debut movie Mile Na Mile Hum, and
which was a disaster, before you say.
Almost 15 years, almost 15 years of your last movie.
In 2011, it was released.
2011.
Yeah,
so
years.
What is the commentary between you and Kangana Ranaut? Social media is buzzing with you and Kangana's pictures, you both going inside Makar, inside Lok Sabha, on the stairs of the Makar Dwar, holding hands. In fact, the first day, the NDA Parliamentary Party meet, which we saw, you both were hugging each other. So what is this picture? You are still...
So we have worked together, and I think the picture says it all, that we are good friends and we have to be friends is the reason why we work together, right? And even if we were not friends when we started shooting together, eventually you do become good friends, when we are together for 8-9 months shooting together and all that stuff. And I think that continued over the years also. But yes,
so you were in touch with her?
Yeah, on and off. But then past 2-3 years, not at all, because I was struggling in my own life only. So we met after a long time. In that Central Hall wala meeting. So it was meeting her after a long time, and then we picked it up from where we left.
You shared the same commentary with all the young leaders in the parliament, or now there's a new group of all the old leaders meeting together in parliament?
Well, I think I have good equation. I've learned this from my father, to have good equations with everyone, whether senior leaders or my age group.
So this is the next picture, viewers. This is Chirag Paswan. It was the time of when Prime Minister Narendra Modi was elected as the leader of the NDA, and this is when he was sitting on stage.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe our viewers what was the feeling, emotion, because you said several things from the dais?
So first of all, this was for the first time when I was sitting on the other side. Otherwise it used to be my father representing my party in NDA alliance, and he used to be the one who's sitting on the other side, and we, with all the chief ministers and all the important NDA leaders and all the new elected member parliaments, we used to sit on the other side. So for me, yes, it was a very, very important day that will be with me for the rest of my life. When I was sitting on the other side, and I saw all the senior leaders sitting, in front of us. So yes, I mean, it was a very important moment of my life. And the same day, I had to give a small speech, and I did that. And while I was walking back to my seat, was when my Prime Minister, he gave me his hand, and I just, bowed down. He doesn't allow you to touch his feet, so I just bent down a bit, and then he just, hugged me, and his hug always means a lot to me. And I think I'm the blessed one who gets hugs from him.
Do you consider yourself as a fanboy, or are you still awestruck with the charisma of Prime Minister Narendra Modi from the first time when you met him in 2013? The feeling, the emotion is same, or you still feel yourself as a fanboy?
I am a fanboy, and I'll always be one, I mean, the kind of aura that he comes with, it's unreal, it's unbelievable.
And there's a third picture, viewers. This picture was clicked by me. Yeah. This is the old parliament. I believe it was the session when Women Reservation Bill was passed in the parliament. And this three. So what's the commentary with all the leaders in the parliament? We have seen you, not this picture alone. There's one more picture from the last session. And this is a picture.
With Badal Saab.
Yeah, with Badal Saab. So explain our viewers.
They all are my seniors, and there's so much to learn from them. And I actually make an extra effort to, walk to them. And there's so much to learn from their, their journey, and especially for a youngster, a newcomer like me, there's so much to grasp. So yes, I mean, every time I meet them, I just try to, squeeze out something which might help me in my future. I
witnessed parliamentarians, especially opposition leaders, walking up to you and suggesting you, giving you advice that Chirag, you have to be aware. We don't know for how long you'll be with the NDA. So do you take the advice seriously, or are you going to give a second thought to it?
See, I mean, when it comes to NDA, I think my Prime Minister is there, and till the time my Prime Minister is there, I can have no other alternative.
So the third picture of you with your mother.
My strength, my pillar of support, my everything.
Yes. And after the demise of your father, you're more close to your father, late Ramvilas Paswanji, or like you have been since
No, I've
childhood,
always
you have
been
close to your
closer
mother?
to, I've always been like a mama's boy, so I was always closer to my mother. But then, yes, I mean, post Papa, I think we bonded a lot more, in a very different manner. We became more friends than mother and son after Papa.
So Chirag, as we come to an end of our conversation, the last thing I would like to ask you that where do you see your party, LJP Ramvilas party, growing in NDA and growing in Bihar? Please tell our viewers, because it is very important in the light of upcoming elections in Bihar, which will be there like after a year.
I think eventually when you grow in your state, you definitely, grow in an alliance also. So my priority will remain the same. Bihar first, Bihari first is what I'm aiming at. So I mean, I want my state to develop, and I want to be the medium to make my state a developed state. And yes, I mean, I see expanding a lot more in my state. Not in terms of, number of seats and stuff, but in terms of, having that mass support, So yes, I mean, my state will always remain my focus, Bihar. I am a Bihari, I'll always remain a Bihari.
Will we see more of you in Bihar?
Yeah,
Taking up the
see.
Bihar issues, because you were, day before yesterday, you were in Bihar.
Yeah.
There's an issue which is going on. You were there supporting the family, the grieving family you were supporting. So we will see you there.
Though my Prime Minister has given me a huge responsibility, taking care of the new responsibility that I have now, I'll make sure that my connect with my state remains the same the way it was.